Roland Rainey, the host of ESPN Denver 1600. How are we doing this afternoon?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I am doing well, and welcome once again to the Extra Point. We here at ESPN 1600 are really thrilled to be speaking with you, especially looking at your journey, how you got to where you are, and the fact that you already are showcasing your talents at the Senior Bowl, one of the first days there. What I would like to do is kind of capture your journey. Now, for the audience out there, you were raised in Ontario, Canada. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So how did you make it to the University of Tennessee?
I left Canada at my junior year, or going into my junior year. I decided that to pursue my dreams of playing college football and professional football, I needed one exposure. I needed two to get better. And we were searching for places across the country to attend. And once we came across St. Thomas Aquinas, it was a no-brainer that this was a school I was going to go to spark the journey into where I am now. And it definitely has paid off. And just going through the recruitment process, Tennessee just became one of those schools that I fell in love with. So that was quite how the journey ended. Well, not ended, but how it started.
So one of the things that some of the coaches and scouts, when they see you and they see how fluid you are on the field, looking at your footwork and your hand work, what's one of the attributes you can say about yourself that sets you apart from other wide receivers?
I feel like just my attitude and my effort and just me wanting to get better every day and wanting to learn all the time. Like, scouts talk to me, but the first thing I ask them is, how can I get better? What do you think I need to improve on? Because and I always feel like there's always growth that needs to happen, and that's just one thing that I bring into the game, and I bring into the meeting. And I just bring into every day is just, how can I get better? How can I learn today to apply to the next day and just grow upon that and keep trending upwards? You can't get worse. You can only get better.
That is for sure. And getting better is what you do, right? Because with the Volunteers, you had 33 catches, 475 yards, 4 touchdowns in 2020, and you actually finished your career there with 99 receptions, 1,500 plus yards, and 7 touchdowns. So as you are showcasing your talents there at the Senior Bowl, and looking at what you can do, especially how you separate and how you can drive through contact. When you're looking at teams, and I'm quite sure like any other draft prospect, wherever you land, you probably will be extremely happy to get that NFL shot. But in your opinion, what type of offensive scheme do you think your talents fit into best?
That I don't know. But what I can tell you is that whatever offensive scheme that I put in is my responsibility to be able to adapt and to make the best of it. And show my ability in the scheme. At the end of the day, a route's a route. So I feel whatever position I'm put into, I still have to, as a receiver, get open and catch the ball and make plays.
Well, hey, you are doing that out at the Senior Bowl right now. So for the audience out there, tell us, what's the experience been like so far?
Well, it's been an honor. Just every day you're here, you start to get, you're more thankful every day, every time you wake up, getting to be coached by NFL coaches, talking to alumni over Zoom calls, just being around the competition as you hear the other seniors across the country. It's just quite an honor, especially with the combine being canceled and knowing that you're the only players that are probably going to be seen by scouts. You just wake up in your bed for a while.
So speaking of the NFL Combine being canceled, and of course there's a new format this year due to COVID, what are you going to do once you leave the Senior Bowl to actually prepare yourself in hopes in reaching that journey of being selected and having your name called on draft night?
I would prepare as if there was a combine. There's definitely going to be pro days that I'm going to attend, especially at my school. And, the preparation doesn't change, regardless of what's going to happen. There's no waiting or sitting back or waiting for what's going to happen. You just got to go and attack it.
Well, hey, you are prepping with some of the best collegiate athletes down there at the Reese's Senior Bowl. What's one of the unique things that you've maybe learned from some of the other players that you're working out with while you're down there?
Mm-hmm. I mean, just a big thing, just learning just by watching how different guys move, different techniques, how different receivers use their hands, how different DBs play, different coverages. Just going up against great DBs and one-on-one coverage, and one-on-ones. You learn a lot, you see a lot, and you try to implement that into your game the best way you can. That's what I try to do every day, just learn from everybody that I see and learn the most.
That is great to hear, because definitely you want to walk away increasing and continuing that development. So before we wrap up here, there's a lot of coaches out there that are looking at you, a lot of scouts, a lot of general managers and owners. Right now, I'm giving you the mic. What would you like to tell those individuals that are watching you right now on your journey towards the NFL draft?
Mm-hmm. I would say that I haven't even reached my full potential yet, and just to be in the situation that I am today, and how far I've come, and knowing how far more I can grow, it's going to be really exciting to see how my future unfolds, and how much better I'll get, how much I'll help the team win games and championships.
Once again, thank you very much for giving us your time here at the Extra Point on ESPN Denver 1600. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Josh Palmer, wide receiver, University of Tennessee, who is down at the Reese's Senior Bowl, already turning the eyes of many scouts and coaches down there. Josh, thank you very much for giving us your time this evening.
Thank you.